And we are in the second part of Silent Hill now, which again you can see is not actually that big of an area. Imagine there might be items around, yeah. Kind of like a after boss fountain. Not really a lot of items. But also, we didn't really get a boss fountain because you didn't have to really win the fight if you could just dodge enough. I feel like... I think the cool thing about that fight is that it is pretty abrupt. Like, the thing is, oftentimes in games you might look at a location and say like, oh, that looks like a boss room. You wouldn't expect to go into the stairwell and just happen upon Pyramid Head doing some nasties to a monster and having to fight him. It just kind of like is a quick shock kind of thing, and I kind of love that. Obviously the problem that you kind of run into is that it's kind of weird to fight something in an L-shaped room, and you might get yourself a little cornered. But other than that, I think it's neat. Also the fact you don't kill him at all, like he kind of just decides to leave, is pretty cool. And again, the whole like apartment makes for a good impression of him as a looming threat. The fact that you really can't do anything about him. I see that child. I see that cute bear picture.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Damn. Just a normal wall of graffiti looks like it was done by a child. Who could have done this graffiti? Frickin' children are the worst, am I right, James? I'm gonna say that looks like such a like weird indentation to have for a door that almost looks like it was important, but it wasn't. And it's in multiple locations. Progress? I don't think so. Bonus? Progress? I mean, we're in like a street. Yeah, we're definitely in a street, so that has to be bonus. It wouldn't be anything else. Couldn't be. Wouldn't be. Most likely isn't. Damn, it was nothing, but we got handgun bullets. I'll be honest, I didn't even see those. That's our boss fountain. I wanted to see if James would say anything about this weird grate up there. Oh, I didn't even realize we were like really in a tunnel. Like I saw this archway, but I'm like, it's, you know, an archway. It's not a tunnel. So we went under the road here. On Nathan Avenue. So that's, I see why the stairs are like that now. Now I understand it. So this is that park. Mary, are you here? I hope Mary's here. I'm tired of walking. I think we realistically just have to go around, so... Whoa, whoa, Cam! Slippery when wet or frosty. We might have to go this way, actually. I don't really know how the park is laid out either. Can't imagine we can go this way. Cute little gazebo. Cute little handgun bullets I almost walked by. I'm sure I walked by many things, but I think we should be fine. I'm pretty sure I have to go that direction. I don't know how much of this loops around. It's not like this is a dungeon or anything. It's just a chill place. Like, look, see, we were fine to waste some handgun bullets on Pyramid Head. I don't think we'll run into issues. I will put this out there, though. I mentioned it in Silent Hill 1 that if you go into the final boss without any ammo, it will just eventually, like, die on its own. That is not the case here. So we better hope that I still have bullets by the time we get to the final boss, because fighting it melee style isn't going to be fun. Patrick Chester, son of Edward, he fought and died for the people, for liberty, and for all of our tomorrows. His memory lives on. Yeah, okay. This is all just looping back, but I still want to... This right here, Rosewater Park, is the actual post-boss fountain. You see how many items we're getting? I think I was trying to mention it in the Pyramid Head boss fight. He could also grab you. It's basically just a choke. I thought about trying to bait it out just to see it for funsies. It's not like it's a crazy animation, but you know. That was during the time where I thought I could survive for 3 minutes. And I proved myself wrong. So, over here is actually a good place to mention. If you know about the, like, discourse surrounding the HD collection, a lot of that has to do with, like, almost a meme by now that there was not a lot of fog. Which, if you knew about Silent Hill 1, what I talked about with that, the fog is a technical limitation. I don't know how much of a technical limitation it is with the PlayStation 2, but clearly with PlayStation 1, they were kind of trying to push the limits. I guess you could argue that if you made an HD collection, oh, we don't need to worry about the technical limitations anymore. But the game was still designed around the fact that the fog was thick and you wouldn't be able to see too far ahead. When they removed a lot of the fog in the HD collection, you had problems like this wiring for, I guess, boats. This is a dock, I think. You have this wiring going out and just stopping, like, nowhere. Like, I think you could still kind of vaguely see where it looks like the wire might stop. But with how thick the fog is, that looks like it just kind of disappears into the fog. With the HD collection, that stuff just kind of ends, and it doesn't look very good. Now, the thing with the HD collection, which is, I guess why it's partially the way it is, or was, I mean, who, I guess, is. I think they tried to fix some issues with it. I don't want to look at you right now, person. Is that I think Konami lost the source code for Silent Hill, so the people behind the HD collection were trying to recreate it. Now, I don't think that really forgives them for releasing it in the state that Silent Hill 2 and 3 were released in, but I guess if you want to be forgiving to them, that there is an excuse technically. But who cares about that? We found someone. Huh?
No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you, I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Huh. Or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
So now we have a friend. I'm glad she made the joke about, I bet the hotel was your special place, or else I was gonna do it. Don't know why James was so mad about it, though. It's not like she was talking about his dead wife or something. So I don't think you really have to worry too much about Maria. I guess running away might cause some issues. In memory of the 67 who died of illness and now sleep beneath the lake. A lot of people that died from illness. I don't really recall even if the monsters go after her. But I don't think it's like much of an escort mission, is all I'm trying to say. Where am I going? God, the park like feels more complicated than it actually is. We really just want to leave, but these like bonus circlings are awkward. Victim of persecution by and Jennifer Carroll lived with pride and honor. What happened here shall never be forgotten. Jenny. Yeah, we're just kind of circling around. A lot of little fun facts around here too. Like slippery when wet or frozen. I think that's just backwards. Might have missed some items. Not gonna worry about it. Being out and about town, I think even with Maria, we should be fine running away from enemies. You can tell also the reason I wanted to explore the park is I knew it was pretty safe. Maria, you good? Okay, she's fine. I'm gonna jack in. Oh, jeez. Yeah, being out and about normal town really, opens things a little too much, doesn't it? Mannequin. Oh, we really just quickly circled back around, didn't we? No parking? Man, a lot of just mannequins hanging out. jack in. James, anything around? Because I cannot see for the life of me. The fog is really deep here. I can barely even see you, James. I couldn't see if his head was turning. That definitely seemed like a item alcove, but not much we could have done about that. I think we want to go to the gas station. I was gonna say, not seeing a lot of the lying figures around. I'm sure Mary's fine. Got steel pipe. Basically, the best weapon ever. Just it's not very destructive, but good at range. I thought it said it was destructive. Not very powerful, but easy to use. Basically, this is gonna be our main weapon. At times, I wanted to say that James is bludgeoning things with his steel pipe and had to stop myself because we didn't have it yet. Now, the thing that sucks is that is in a pretty inconspicuous place, so it's very easy for people to miss that. I don't think it's much of a big deal, though. Ooh, there was some more over there, it looked like. Imagine being in a scenario like this where you're... Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. A scenario like this where you're trying your best to, save on things and you start getting to the, you can't carry that many items anymore. Now, I know where we need to go, and you know where we need to go. But I think if we continue down Nathan Street, which would be the most, obvious place to go, because if we look at the main map, we want to go to Lakeview Hotel, and that's our objective, right? So, follow Nathan Street up to Sanford, and we should just be good to go. So we're just gonna do that. Because why wouldn't we, right? I don't think... I don't know if it happens now or later. Oh, it happens now! Yeah, boy! The goofiest thing happens down this alley, and a lot of people don't realize it because usually you can just stumble upon the correct path to go, and you don't really even bother with Nathan Street. But if you run down here, mannequins just fly at you from the sides. It's really funny. Also, it's a really long road, which almost implies or makes you think that you are going the right way, which I know is a waste of time. But I wanted to see the silly mannequins flying around, because I think it's funny. But there's a building over here. That's some wacky text. Fan Hill Historical Society. Can we go in? The camera's changed. Huh, it's locked. Weird. I was hoping for... there they go flying! It's really funny. I was hoping for a save point, since this is such a long trek, to clearly the right direction. Getting a lot foggier. It's a really long trek to clearly the right direction. Oh no! It wasn't the right direction. There's a whole blockage right here. Why would they make me go so far? Oh, there's a body. There's a map here. Ah. Boat launch. No parking. And, Pete's Bowling Rama. Realistically, I think most people just go to the named locations and end up finding Pete's Bowlerama. Like I said, the game does give you a pretty... You can, I think, see the lake sticking up, too. It's funny. I think this little path is funny. I think it was worth it just to see these guys. But, it makes sense. Realistically, the path would be to go up Nathan Avenue, and then you would end up finding the map, which arguably is a bit annoying, because it is a very long path. But I think most people end up just getting to the bowling alley. Just seeing them fly around. It's great. Good stuff. I like how all these signs are also for the gas station, the Bolorama. I think one was for the nightclub that was near the Bolorama too. Did the map mark the other stuff that was on there? It didn't want to tell us that we can't go to parking. It's interesting that it had the other stuff underlined to show some significance. Can I go in here? I don't think so. Nope. Time to go bowling. Let me look at something. I thought I saw an item. Can I talk to you? Nope. I do still want to grab as many of these as I can. Clearly I want to top off just to play it safe. If Pyramid Head's able to kill me in one shot, who knows what else can? Also don't know the exact way we want to go in. Maybe just the entrance. That running guy. Oh, those are... That's bowling. I thought they looked like feet, which I wanted to bring up too. Obviously, with the enhanced edition, we have pretty quick load times, which is nice. But the, I think specifically when you go into buildings and stuff, because obviously the game needs to load in the new assets. I always liked the load screen, because all it was black screen, but you see white footprints going, like, around the screen. I think it was pretty random. I don't think it was, like, a set path. But I always thought it was kind of a neat look. A neat load screen. And I'm glad that we don't really want to go this way. I'm wandering for no real reason. I'm glad that we are in an age where we don't really have to worry about loading anymore. Well, the times we do have to worry about loading, I feel like they, I feel like the, load screens have been pretty boring. And part of me wants to say that that has to do with, like, who was it? Was it Capcom or Konami? Someone that, like, they trademarked being able to put minigames in loading screens, which is really messed up. Because that always was a cool thing. But now I'm just going on kind of a random rant about nothing. But I don't know. I liked the feet walking on the load screen in this. I liked the PlayStation 2 Treasure Planet load screen because it was you floating through space clouds and you can move the camera around. I think it took a long time to load, probably because space clouds take a long time to render, but I always thought it was really neat. Eventually I'll actually go into the bowling alley. Those are not things to pick up, I see now. Just random junk. Oh, I guess I'll go into the bowling alley. It was circled on my map.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
What a weird reason to not come into a building when you were freaking out about monsters earlier. So strange. Do I have a map of this area? We're here, the new dungeon.
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me. Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
There's not more dialogue. I think we might have to trigger where the next dialogue is. I thought there was a full conversation happening in this room. Apparently not. Hello, yes, would you like to rent some shoes? I'm role-playing as a bowling alley attendant. I'll polish your balls for you. I don't think the attendants do that, actually. It's been a while since I bowled.
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But...
Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
I'm not, like, entirely looking forward to the remake of Silent Hill 2, but I sure do want to see the scene where Eddie is sitting here eating pizza.
Who is that girl, anyhow?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear.
I also, you know, I want to know how Eddie got pizza. Like, was there an oven that was working? It's such a bizarre little detail. There is, like, absolutely something here. It was glowing and everything. There we go. Thank you. I think there's another thing. I might be imagining things. How can you just sit here and eat pizza? You gotta do the gruff James voice that they're doing for the trailer, too. Eddie, you can't just sit here eating pizza. There's monsters out there. We gotta save Laura. She might know something about Mary, Eddie. I don't think I can go this way, but there was a door. I wanted to see if it was actually locked. Oh, it just slips out. I'd imagine it had to have been locked. It's just the same door. But I'd imagine it had to have been locked because we had to have come through the other direction. Also, the ball rolling came from like this angle, and all of a sudden Laura was over here. Bad game. Okay, we'll just let Eddie eat his pizza. He deserves pizza time. His stomach's probably empty from all that vomiting he was doing. Maria?
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
I guess we're going after her. Did you tell me where she went? I know you came from this direction, but I feel like it would be very easy to miss the right way to go. Actually.
Where are you going?
Okay.
This isn't the way that little girl went.
Well, you could have told me. Circle it on my map. It's the only way for me to know where to go. Whatever. I wanted to head back because I'm pretty sure this street ends just to see if there were items, but the little girl went this way. God, you know how annoying it is in games when you have like that situation where you can't go a direction you might want to go and someone will stop you, but you don't actually know which way to go. So you're just kind of like fumbling through every open location that you can think of. And they keep saying, what are you, an idiot? You can't go that way. You stupid. You dum-dum.
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
Then why didn't you do that when you went chasing after her? I guess she was thinking about me, James.
It's no good. It's locked.
So we're going into Heaven's Night. Cool music playing. I don't know why I thought that Coke can was a rat. Empty can, sink, cardboard box, none of them will be of any use. You don't know. James, you had to get a giant pack of fruit juice. Like, how would you know that that's safe to use? Or not safe, I guess. The problem isn't whether or not the fruit juice was safe, it was how did you know that that was required, James? Imagine like a horror game like this, or I guess a puzzle game more so, where you can actually pick up every item in existence, but most of them aren't actually useful. Liquor bottles, I don't need that right now. Oh. There's nothing. Oh damn, he said something else. I didn't expect him to say something else. Gotta roll back the footage. I wish I had a map of this area. So I think it was like I don't know if they took liberties with the enhanced edition. I think having the up-res posters are a little suspicious, but in the bathroom at the beginning of the game, there was actually a couple posters for Heaven's Night. Maria, why are you looking at me? Yeah, paradise. I thought that was a book for a minute. Just a regular stage, there's nothing strange about it. And obviously, Maria having just a normal table, there's nothing unusual about it. Maria having all the keys for the back might indicate where she came from, maybe what her occupation is, maybe what she was doing in this town prior to wacky things happening. Quite possibly, might be an indication. I don't know if there was anything else really. I'm going back in. Where's the music? Oh, thank God the music continued. Actually, really don't remember if there's anything else. I don't think there was like notes or anything. The music's cool though. Maria, where'd you go? Oh, you beat me down the stairs. Yeah, over here would have been where the blockage happened. I kind of wanted to try to run through just in case, because I'm sure there was a couple items in the corners, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't know, we might be able to head back now, but is it really worth it at this point? Obviously, me going forward indicates that the answer is no. I don't think it's going to be worth it.
Over there!
Man, Maria, you seem really invested in chasing after her. I'll try going down the road. Why not? I have to go after Laura. I can't just leave her all alone. Also, maybe she'll be able to tell me something about Mary. Damn. But what if there were goodies, James? What if Mary was just around the corner, James? Your special place was obviously Rendell Street, James. You just didn't remember. James. This isn't the door. I don't think there was a gate. She obviously just went straight into the building right here. Huh. Sure does look like we've entered the new dungeon.